Art Life all day and every day. And today is Wednesday, and we're gonna do some art lifing. Is that a thing? Can we do some art lifing? What you up to today? Art lifing? I like the sound of that. Let's go ahead. I am Delta Tango Mike, and it is Wednesday, so we're gonna be doing some Adobe Fresco. And I'm going to add a little bit of Adobe Illustrator in there today, especially since what I'm working on, I want vectors for. And I want it to be in vector. So there's going to be some extra steps taken today to get started. And so, hey, let's jump right into it, right? Let's do it. Now, you can thank Odari for reminding me of these steps that I wanted him to try out. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let me see. That's my desktop. And there's my iPad, and this is my Surface. So that's the Surface. This is where I was drawing on yesterday and Monday, and I was drawing with Sketchable. So let me get a clean screenshot of what I need to work on, and then try this roundabout way. What's up, Richard Lindley? How you doing, my man? Tom LaRock on Behance. What's happening? And of course, Odari is in here with me, hanging out in the Discord. You guys are welcome to join us in the Discord, and just hang out and kick back, relax. All right, so let me go ahead and turn on the layer that I want. There it is. I think this is what I want. Yeah, this is what I drew on Monday. What is that right there? That's a darker. Okay, so let me go ahead and merge that down. So what I'm going to do, what are you going to do, Dan? What I'm going to do is I want this line work in vector so that I don't have to redraw it in Fresco. So I want it in vector, but I want it in Fresco. And you know that I'm thinking about it, Odari. I may just bring that into Fresco as a PNG. What do you call it? So there's a couple of well. All right, I'm thinking. All right. So what do I want? What I want is all this line work to be vector, and not have to redraw it in Fresco. That's what I want. How am I gonna do that? Is a couple of ideas. But the point is that once I go from Fresco into Illustrator, everything is vector. That's what I want. Everything in vector. And so in order to end with all vector, I want to take this line work into Illustrator and vectorize it, then hop into Fresco. But that's a lot of extra steps. And what I just thought of right now, a whole nother idea, is to just open this in Fresco, do all my coloring with Fresco and vector brushes, and then once I hop from Fresco into Illustrator, then I can go ahead and clean up this Illustrator or the line work into the image trace in Illustrator. But so that's two ways. So let's try the first way. I'm gonna go ahead and export this as PNG. Let's as a JPEG. Let's go ahead and export this out of. I am in Sketchable on the Surface. So here it is. Let's call this Darth Vader, and it's gonna be a JPEG file. Bam. Here we go. Let's put it where it belongs, DTM First Sketch. And as a matter of fact, let's make a folder called Face Cards. Because one day when I have time, I'm going to do a series of face cards. And, you know, Daria may join me at that time for those things. That's a long project. We may just need to put that in our schedule. We'll see. All right, let's close Fresco. I don't need Fresco anymore. Let me check that folder. I have Dropbox. So what's cool about Dropbox is that once I save it into my Dropbox, it'll show up in all my computers. Motor City in Miami up in here. Word up. All right, so let's open up Illustrator. So that's what we're going to do, Illustrator. And let me check and see if I'm signed into well, it doesn't matter if I'm signed in to the same proper account, because from what we learned last couple of weeks, you can share a particular project that's in your Creative Cloud with anyone who can then have access to that file. And so with me, I have a couple of Creative Cloud accounts, and I share files in between those two accounts. So I don't have to make sure I'm signed into the correct account. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Compatibility report. Okay. May cause strongly recommend you update your driver version or later. Drive supplier. Lord have mercy. Okay, come on, Illustrator. Let's get to work. You're supposed to just do stuff, Illustrator. Okay, just get it done. Get her done. All right, let's click on this. All right, okay, and there goes, notifications and suggestions. Let's just get to it. This is another design that I want to work on, and I had to throw something together real quick on my iPad. All right, so this account is the one where I look like this. Which one is it? I forget. Let me double check which account am I on. Let's see if I can open Illustrator. Is this the same one? This is the Creative Genius. Okay. All right. And so I'm on a different account on this iPad. Okay, cool. All right. So here goes Illustrator. Let me just go ahead and drop this Vader and Batman. I just clicked and dragged right into the Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator on the desktop. So I'm on the desktop. This setup is only available on the desktop. And so what is it, Dan? It's that image trace option. Image trace only works on desktop, not on the iPad yet. It's coming. There's a lot of updates coming, so stay tuned. All right, so there's the image trace. Can you see it? Yep, click on it. It says, sure. Come on. Now, this is why I don't like image trace. See what happened here? There is a lot of weird edges and corners to this. So let me undo that. Oh, and this is done with the pencil brush in Fresco. So there's a whole lot of things that are wrong with this. But let me go ahead, click on image trace, go 3 colors, and then do the image trace again. Maybe it'll give me a cleaner outline that is already in vector. And at the end of the day, it's kind of just better to start with the fresh outline in Fresco. Or as Tom would say, and he's around, he would say, oh man, just go ahead and use an app on your phone to Lord have mercy. You see all these notifications. Use an app on your phone to get what you want. Okay, so here it is again. It's not too bad. I could probably do better in Fresco than this right here. Okay, so let's click on expand. And so now it's going to turn all these little pieces into anchor points. There we go. So we have anchor points now. So it's 2 steps: image trace, and then what was that thing? I forgot what it said. Image trace, and then come on, thingamajig, and then expand. There it is. That's the button you want. Expand. And once you do that, bam, you have anchor points for everything and anything. And now I can do object, select, same, fill, color. All the white is gone. Bam, all the white is gone. And all right, so it's all vectors, right? It's all vector. Okay, cool. So I can save this into my Creative Cloud documents. Save as. Save to Cloud Documents. All right, we're going to call this version 1. And how would I open it in Illustrator? I'm sure there's a way to open it in Illustrator. Okay, so save it. I mean, Fresco. All right, I think I remember now. Okay, so there. So this is a Illustrator file in Creative Cloud. Let's open up Photoshop, because in Photoshop, anything you create in Photoshop is going to show up as a Fresco file also on your cloud documents. What does not show up in Fresco is your Illustrator file. So let me double check in case they call me a liar. All right, so let me see if I can. I'm gonna stay signed into this. All right, so here are all Fresco and Photoshop files that are in the cloud. Let me open. Okay, so I cannot open cloud documents here. So let me go back into Illustrator. Let me save this also as a on my computer. And I'm gonna have to go into my place. Come on. Gotta go into the folder where I saved the other one. And it's called face cards. Bam, so there it is. This is version 1 also. I'm just gonna call it the same name. So I'm saving a copy into my computer. And click on yes, okay, got it. Okay, that's Illustrator file. So what I've done so far, just to stay up to date on what's happening here, I brought in a JPEG into Illustrator, did the image trace and expand so that we have vectors, and then saved it to my computer. From my computer, I'm gonna open Photoshop and open this file. Let's see if this works. From this file here, face cards. All right, boom. There it is, Illustrator. Let's see. Anti-aliased pages, okay. Let's see what happens. So it's a Photoshop file, and it just shows as a regular Photoshop layer, not as a vector layer. So let me save this now as a cloud document and go into 2, click on save. Done. Now let's open Fresco because I'm in the same account. Boom, boom, boom. Loading. There it is. All right. And there it is. That's in the cloud documents. So Photoshop and Fresco share files. Illustrator does not. That's what I'm looking for one day. For all cloud documents to open everywhere. And so right now we're looking at change your high performance tab. Okay, fine. So now let's look at our layers. And there's that layer. Oh, is that a Illustrator? I think that's a pixel. Let me see. This is vector. Okay, yes, come on, I got stuff to do. Yep. So it came in as a pixel layer, so it doesn't work, Odari. It doesn't work. It's a pixel layer, and this is a vector layer. So there are 2 different types of layers. And so bringing this into Fresco does not give me the vector file. The vector layer. Bringing in a JPEG into Illustrator, turning it into vector, opening that same file in Photoshop, saving it so it can open in Illustrator. Open in Fresco. And you know what? What if I was to open in Fresco? Let's see, import. What's this gonna do? Oh, it doesn't matter because once I go into well, you can, but what I want is a vector. All right, so what I just thought of something and that didn't work. Right, because it doesn't matter what you bring into Illustrator. Once you open with Photoshop, it's not going to stay vector. Photoshop is going to flatten it out. And that's what we have here. It flattened it out. This layer is flattened down. And not that you'll be able to adjust the vectors in Photoshop, but at least what you want is to be able to have this layer already as a vector. So the best option right now would be open Fresco with the drawing you want, and do all the coloring and details that you want. Leave that original layer as what it was when you brought it into Fresco, And then when you get to Illustrator, then you can turn that into a vector by using the image trace and expand. So that's the only way to handle that right now, apparently. One day, what I would like is for all your cloud documents to open from any app, not just Fresco and Photoshop open together, and then Illustrator only opens with Illustrator. So there, that's a, right. Yeah, so there it is. That's a, that was a test on my theory, and the theory does not play out the way we want. So it's time to get to it then. It's time to open up Fresco on the iPad, because that's what we're going to work on today. And you know what I forgot to add is my overhead camera. I think it's okay. It's all right. So I think what you got to do for your drawing, Odari, is to go ahead and import, like what I'm going to do today right now. I'm going to import the JPEG into Fresco. And then I will do all my details and so on, and keep that JPEG layer so that when I export into Illustrator from Fresco, then I will have the chance to image trace those lines that I've already did, so you don't have to do the lines twice. Yeah, that's the plan. However, with me, I think I want to clean those lines up because they're a little ugly. So I think I'm just gonna do the job twice. Yeah, that's there's nothing you can do about that. All right. What do I do with the pencil? Is this the pencil? Are you the one? Yes. All right, there we go. It's time to get to it. Okay, so, oh yeah, I need to share the screen with you guys. Otherwise, you'd be like, what are you doing, Dan? And I'm drawing. I'm doing what I do, baby. All right, so my head usually gets hot after a while. All right, here we go. Display. Okay, that's the one we want. And this is that. Bam, here we go. There it is. That's my Fresco. What's up, Fresco? All right, so let's get that JPEG I just exported a second ago and bring it into Fresco. I'm going to go through Dropbox. Earlier, a second ago, when I was exporting, you saw me export it into Dropbox. And so into a Dropbox folder on my computer. And that's what we have here. Dropbox on my iPad. So I can always move files around. There we go. Cool. I don't know what I was doing there, but let's grab that. Something went wrong, so that one does not work. All right, let's delete it then. Why is it there? All right, got it, man. Cool. All right, create new. Print. We're gonna do, there we go. 11 by 17 is good. Let's go with that. Cool. Boom. Let's call this a name. Bats and Vader. There it is. And this is gonna be version 2. Bam. There it is. Got it. Cool. Now we're gonna bring in a picture. From the left-hand side, you have your photos option. And there it is. Thank you. I just cleaned this this iPad recently. Let's go ahead and turn it. There it is. There we go. Nice. And there it is. We're done. Done, son. So I can do like a little multiply on here so that we have what we want out of this. There we go. Go over that. Turn that down a little bit. There it is. Select the layer I want. Got it. Here we go. So yeah, there's some lines that could be better. I was just kind of messing around. There's a whole lot of little things that are off. And because I'm going to do a vector version, I don't need to have that pencil-y scraggles, little edges on it. I don't want to have to do all that. Keep all that. All right, let's get a vector brush. We have our basic taper. There is something that I want to experiment with this tapered brush. And so I'm going to get into that in a second. Let's go with the purple. What I like about these two characters, Batman and Darth Vader, is that they both have that purple, black, deep blue color scheme. Yeah, so let's take it. There we go, right there. It's good. There it is. All right, so there's my vector brush. One thing I'm getting, I want to change today. I was going to say I'm getting tired of it. But I want to change is how thin it starts off. And so you're going to have to like press hard and fat to get that thickness fast. So let's go ahead and experiment with the settings. So the roundness, that's just the roundness of the brush itself. The angle doesn't mean nothing, does it? Let me see. No, it doesn't mean anything. Let's see what else we got. Velocity dynamics. Let's change it. So there you go. I just turned that off. So no matter how fast I make my line, it's not going to change. So if I go fast, see that? The velocity dynamics is like stretches my line. Like some gum. I don't want that. So let's turn that off. Pressure dynamics. Let me see if I can change that. There it is. Oh, snap. There it is. So now let's go back to 100 and see what that looks like. It goes like this, right? So that there is like the long tail in the beginning and in the back. But now actually, so there it is, right? So there's like a very thin tail. So let's go to, let's go to 0. And now, it's still the same. That doesn't do anything. Stylus pressure. I can change that pressure. Ooh, I don't even know what that does. There it is. What about like that? Huh. Oh, so the light, when it goes lighter, it doesn't register as much pressure as when you go heavier. Then you have to press hard. Okay, that's what that does. So we got those lines. Let's go back and the taper. There it is. End taper, start taper. Let's turn that down. So there it is. Less taper. There it is. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Let me go back to pressure dynamics and put that where it was. There we go. So now my taper doesn't take a long time to fall out, to not register. I don't want it to register. Let me see if I turn that off. Oh, because then it turns into the circle. So let's go 30 and 30. And let's pretend that's 30. Okay, good. See that? I like that. That's better. That's much better. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Where originally these were my lines, now it doesn't have that long taper that this has right there. Let me see if I can show you my touch toolbar, appearance, input, touch, gestures, snap line. The snap line is cool when you want some clean straight lines. View, show touches. There we go. That's it. There it is. So you guys know where I am. Cool. All right. So there, I experimented with some brushes. The Fresco team will be proud of me because I usually don't touch this stuff. I don't care. I was like, I'm gonna roll with it. There we go. Let's make it purple. Select that layer in Fresco. Say clear layer. Goodbye lines. Those lines are gone. And so now I can do, what if I go ahead and do this? Bam, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's make this a little bigger, like at 8. I'm changing the size of my brush. And now let's try that. Make it fast. Bam. What I like about Fresco is that you can cross some lines, and in these lines, you can then use the touch modifier, hold it to the outside, and then tap that line you want to get rid of, and it's gone. It's gone. All right, let's go like this. It's crazy, ain't it? Bam. Let's go like this. All right, let's go. You know what I want? What I want? What do I want? When do we want it? All right, let me do a couple. All right, so that's what I need to. Boom. Bam. All right, let's go like this. Got it. So my lines are coming out very thick. Is that what I want? All right. The outside lines are okay. The inside lines need to be thinner, but that can be thick. But this has to be thinner. And bam. There we go. Boom. Got the eyebrow. Bam. Here we go. Okay. So this can be a little thinner. So apply less pressure. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Okay, cool. I don't like the head so much. I may have to redraw it. Yeah, I'm not happy. What are you going to do about it? Clear the layer. And let's get the face is kind of small. It's kind of small and scrunched up. All right, so let's do the head and then the face. There we go. Let's do the eyes right there and then the nose right there. And so, or maybe less of a head. There we go. So if we are, let's do the head right here. And then there we go. Bam. So if we do the eyes there, the nose there, bam, bam, bam. There we go. And then we can do there it is. Yeah. I like that better. Yeah. Who da. All right, so now we can do the head. Boom. Maybe that end was a little too much. Let's go. Fix that brush. Fix that eraser. Here we go, eraser. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Yeah. Anybody remembers the Black Eyed Peas? Who remembers the Black Eyed Peas? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Bam. There we go. And then bam. So of course the mouth is too long, but let's go like this. Boom. I like it. Yes. This is the upper lip is a little too long also. So let's move all of that. Let's go like this. Oops. Not that one, but this one. And just cut right here, cut right there. And move it. Bam. Boom. Yes. Oh, yes. I like it. Yes. The chin came out too thick. So let's fix that. Let's fix it, yo. I wonder if I just get rid of that and then do it again. See, that's better. That's easy. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Bam. Boom. I like it. Let's go. Now I can thicken that out. Nice and easy. Good. All right. So the neck and then the top of the head. Let's do it again. Trying to get a good head here. A good size looking head. Got it. Cool. We're going to do the long ears. Mm-hmm. There are some cool Batman stories out there. You should check it out. I posted a link to an article where they talk about Batman's ears and some of the stories where we've seen some of those ears. There you go. Oh yeah, should have kept that line. Let me go there. Let's get rid of that one. Oops. Come on. There's one thing about this. There we go. Just click it. Dun, 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 dun. Just click it. Click it real good. All kinds of words remind me of songs. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Bam. You know what? Let's go. Let's do this right. Let's go ahead and do the oval. Boom. Ah, it moved on me. Come on, don't move. iPad. Cool. I don't know why. There it is. The brightness kind of faded out on me. Let's clean that edge up a little bit. All right. Bam. Nice. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and do the Batman. I have my own Batman's art symbol style. I am excited to see who's that actor? What's his name? He's playing Batman in a TV show. But he's the Batman from the 90s. The first one, Beetlejuice. There we go. But I like my Batman. I'm Batman. There you go. Look at that. Just double tap it. There it is. Bam. Can I get that? Sure. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, my canvas too big. I clicked on the wrong thing. All right, so now that we have that, I want to go like this. Oh, with the right brush. Let's go and see if I can take this line. Is that what I... Yeah, that's right. That's what I want. That's not what I want. No, that's how it goes. That's it. That's what I want the cape and the cowl to be one thing. So it's going to go like that. Bam. So now I can take this line out. No, yeah, not that line. This line. There we go. Bam. There it is. It's coming along. I'm not sure what I know what I'm doing, but I'm going to have fun doing it. I tell you what. There we go. Bam. Couple of details there. What's up, Allison? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, we just having fun right now. Just hanging out. Drawing. Or I'm drawing. I don't know what you guys are doing. What you guys doing? Anybody drawing? Odari just chilling. He got a belly full. He said he just had dinner. I think he said he made dinner. Boom. There we go. Did you eat? Oh, you said. Are the grandbabies still in the house? Okay. I saw you posted a picture of them playing with that pinball machine. So that okay. Okay, too little. Still gonna trying to find a way to take over though. That's how babies are. Bam, there we go. Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. That's the notification that my that I'm when I click on the live brushes, and it says no, you can't use live brushes, Dan, because the rest of your artboard is too big. So Fresco or this iPad is not going to be able to handle those live brushes. However, get at me next month, and this is what I have planned for next month. The day or two later, the day of, when I get my iPad Pro, the new one that's coming, I am going to go live for, let's see. Oh, that didn't work. I'm going to go live for 4 hours. And what I'm going to do is open the iPad, install Adobe apps, and start drawing and testing it out and going all in on it. Yes, we're going to make that a long form video. I think that's what they're called. Long form videos. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned next month. Until then, this iPad is going to have to be able to do what I need it to do. And so you see how I'm crossing all these lines? That's because I have the option of going like this. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Oh, yes. You got to use the touch options. You got to turn it on and go right here, touch shortcut. There it is. Touch shortcut. Oh, my gosh. Richard says, just put a pork steak and chips in the oven. All right, all right. Yeah. Very cool. So dinner at Richard's. Dinner at Richard's. Who hungry? I just had some chicken wings and a salad. So I'm full now. Usually I eat after my streams because we're always doing stuff in the daytime. But today I was like, you know what? What if I know I'm going to hop in late, but I'm going to be belly full. Here we go. Got it. Cool. So there goes Batman. Let me get rid of a layer or two here. Let's get rid of that. Let's, what is in here? Nothing. Let's turn that down further. Oh, yeah. That's Batman. That head looks better. That's a better looking head. I like that head better. Yeah, I did good. Now, what's in this layer? I don't know what's in that layer. Let me see. Yeah, it's nothing. Okay. So why is that layer down there? Bring it up. All right, let's put it there. Got it. Cool. All right, so I need... Bam. I don't like that line. Let's see if we can go like this. Yeah. That was cool. I don't like at all. Let's fix that. All right, so let's go like this. Boom. Okay, cool. I was trying to find out some cool fins to draw here. And, you try it. You don't know how it's going to work out until you do it and try it. And like, yeah, that's all right. That'll work. Sure, why not? Okay, so let's go and do the wrist. And one thing that I did realize is that these hands are huge. So I'm going to make that hand a little bit smaller. And but I'm going to still trace it. Boom. Bam, here we go. What's up? What's up, yo? Boom, here we go. That's it. Let's go ahead and do the thumb over there. There that goes. And then we're gonna there it is. Got it. And so now I can resize it a little bit. Make it and just make it like that. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it's a little bit better, right? It's like, maybe what's the problem is that The forearm is too short. Let's fix that too. We're gonna make some adjustments here. Let's go ahead and bring that in. Let's go ahead and bring that in. Got it. Good. That merged down. Got it. All right, let's go ahead and make a selection here. Got it. Close lasso. Transform and bring it up. Let's see if we can. Maybe that's all right. Maybe this should have been further out. It's too tight. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Let's roll with it. All right. And we can get rid of that line, get rid of that line. Here we go. There we go. And then I can make another line. Let's go. Ooh. Now what happened? There was something up with that, and my velocity is turned off. So it's okay. Boom. Cut it. Get it. Get it. Boom. There we go. All right. So now really, let's make this muscle a little higher. Let's go. There you go. And so now I can fix a couple of things. Got it. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. What if this shoulder was a little bit more like that? There it goes. Yeah, there it is. I like it. And so what I'm doing right now is readjusting my line work. What's up? Bree in the house. Hellboy size Paul. Yeah. I'm Batman. Says Richard. I started saving for Christmas. Gonna get a new CPU. Nice. 8 cores that Adobe says you need. Yeah. Adobe wants it all. What I've been doing so far is like redrawing my lines. I'm not happy with some of the lines, so let's redo them again and again, until you get them right. That is the tips that I have to share with you right now, is that no matter what, how clean you want to make your sketch, if you feel like, you know what, I'm going to do another layer to clean this up a little bit more, then do it. Now there is, I know what I didn't have. Let me see. Touch, rotation, snapping. Touch, snap line. That's it. It's working. So when you do a line, you can hold it and then boom, you have a straight line. However, it doesn't do shapes. So that is something to keep in mind. But check this out. So here I'm just going to go like this. And then hold it. All right, let's go there. Got it. Then do another one. Hold it. There it is. I got a straight pencil. Oh, and you know what? I'm missing the pencil down here. I don't have that in my fists. I'm glad I saw that. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of these extra lines. I don't need you. And so now I can go ahead and add my details that I want. Boom. And I can make it a little scraggly. What up? Yep. Now, I do like Hellboy, so that is another one of my characters that I want to draw. I just like how massive Hellboy is. Like, that's a big dude. And I like the first Hellboy movie. Because the second one was cool. It was the same actor. But story was a little dumb. And then the most recent Hellboy, no, I did not like it at all. I tried to watch it. I don't like the actor. I don't care for that actor. And the costume was just not right, which is the problem with the second movie. The costume just did not look right. There you go. So you gotta pay. You know, that's what happens when you try to cheat out your artist, and so you try to get somebody, you know, like, oh yeah, they can do it for cheaper. Okay, all right, cool, no problem. And then they don't have the same art style, they don't have the same experience. It's not the same thing. Okay, so on the outside, I want kind of a thick outline, and that's not it. Boom. There you go. Move my line, my touch modifier. There it is. Cool. There goes the fist. Let's do that thumb. Got it. And so, I mean, you know, what should I do? Yeah, you kind of can see a little bit of the palm of the hand. There it is. Let's go. Yeah, like this. There it is. Got the palm. Let's do it again. All right. Got the palm of the hand. It's too much. Let's do it again. One thing to also keep in mind, layers are free. You know, vector brushes, vector lines, vector drawings are free. Just keep at it. Bree agrees, says the Hellboy 1 is great. The first one, that's right. It is great. It's the Biz one. Let's add a new layer. And let's see. I should do all right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that like that. So let's go. Bam. There it is. Yeah, it's super awesome. I like Ron Perlman, whatever, however you say his name. He's a cool actor. All right, so let's keep some of those lines. I kind of liked some of those lines, actually. Yeah, he's a great actor. That was a great movie. It just it really brought Hellboy to life, you know. All right, let's do this again. Let's go. There you go. Like that. All right, let's get rid of this line first. This line next. Here it is. There you go. Yeah, they gotta look like they're kind of lined up together, one behind the other. And since it still is its own layer, I can put it like that. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I like it. All right, let's get rid of that line. Oh, I see what happened. Let's take that down, merge it down, and now I can get rid of that line, this line, and that line. There we go. Oh yeah, and of course that line right there in between the pencil. Boom. Good. All right. So let's do the muscle. And then there it is. Then Gonna get it right. And it's okay. Take your time. There's no rush. You know, unless you are in a rush. Unless somebody is paying you to hurry up. Take your time. Just get the line right. There it is. Let's see if we can get rid of this other line here. Yep, got it. I got it. Nice. All right, and then just draw the line right there. It's a lot of fixing and correcting, but it's okay. It's better to go back and clean up some of your lines than it is to sit there and try to get that line perfect, when you first put it down, because then you won't move forward on the drawing. You're not going to move forward. Pellman was great in Beauty and the Beast too. Oh, nice. He's a great character actor. Yes. Ron Perlman. I thought it was Perlman or something like that. Pellman. He was also in Sons of Anarchy. That show made you hate him. That's our Sons of Anarchy show, man. It's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. I think I don't like this line or that one. Yeah, that's better, because then I can do more here. Or maybe even... Oh, yeah. There it is. Much better. Look at that. Oh, and you know what? Actually, I need to make this bigger, because see how much of... This is not his forearm. That's the glove. So I'm messing up over here, man. Let's redo all of this. This is all bad. What is happening? All right, so let's fix it and just erase it. Yeah. You know, the gloves are important. Okay, so let's go like this. Or let's see. There you go. Now it looks like he's wearing a glove. And now I can go ahead and just gonna do the drinking soda while you're drawing and you have a microphone by your face is not good. Don't do it, kids. There we go. Bam. And so now we can go there. Bam. Let's go there, and there. Oh yeah. Or actually, let's see. Let's take those out. Leave that one. Take that one and leave that one. Yeah. I got plans for you. There it is. All right. Almost there with my line work. And so I'm glad that I'm redoing the art line work, because I get to clean up some things that I didn't like earlier. Boom. Let's see what it looks like without that. Yeah, it's okay. All right. I'm Batman. Perlman. My bag, says Bree. Yes, Perlman. There it is. That's right. Ron Perlman. That dude was born to play real weird characters. All right, let's make a line here. Anybody catch the update on the Black Book project that I posted earlier? Does anybody have something to add to that? Because everybody who's watching right now, as far as I can tell, already did their artwork. So there's something that you'd like to add as a early Black Book project artist, do let me know. I started watching The Bad Batch. I've only gotten through episode 1 because I had to go to bed. I may watch more of it tonight. I wonder if we're gonna see Darth Vader That's one thing I do get excited about, seeing Darth Vader in the series. I know I saw him in that other series, and he fought Ahsoka. That was hardcore. Oh my God. Bree says I watched it. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. 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 There we go. Bam. There's so much stuff we could draw, so much inspiration, so much pop culture out there. Like, when do we find time to do anything other than draw the things that we feel like doing? All right, so the helmet is a little large, and so I'm glad I drew that first, so I can take it down a little bit. Hit done, and there. So now the Batman. And let me double check, right? Because I can duplicate this. Boom. Rotate it. Rotate. Boom. Oops. Take it. And then move it. Oh, yeah. So he is a lot smaller than Vader right now. So let's go there. There we go. So we are going to have to make an adjustment. Let's see, eyeball. Okay. Got it. Good. Since you understood, would you? So let's fix this. Where did I go wrong? I don't know. I don't know. So let's bring that down. I want them to be the same size. There we go. If I go like that, then we're kind of very similar, except, let's see. There we go. A little bit more. Just bring it down. I think that's all that's missing is the height. It was too long. So, there we go. Let's try that. How about that? And that looks like a lot of stuff is matching. Okay. Got the shoulders. All right. All right. I'm cool with the size of the head. Of course, Vader's head is a little bit bigger because of the helmet. But Batman still has the ears really out. And then the cape, I'm gonna I can keep it the same size, and the hand is matching. Okay, good. So let's roll with it. Roll with it, Sarge. There's a scene. The force is strong in this one. That's right, Anthony. How you doing? Oh man. Anybody watch Cheech and Chong? I know I talk about Cheech and Chong a lot. And then there's a movie where they end up in San Francisco. They're gonna play at an event, a competition, and so there's a sergeant who's already who is there to arrest them and seize their truck. And what happens is, let me just get rid of this right here. I'm gonna do some movement of line works here. And so the sergeant is there to arrest them and seize their truck. And their truck is made out of that what do you call it? The funny cigarettes. And so so while they're standing there waiting to get the truck towed, the truck is burning. And so all that burning, all that smell, all that funny cigarette smell is going into the venue. So everybody in the venue is having a good time. But the detectives that are outside waiting for the tow truck to come and get that van are standing out there. They're also inhaling that smoke. So before you know it, the cops have ordered pizza delivered to them while they're standing out there waiting for the truck to get impounded. And so eventually the main captain, he's like, look at us, what's happening here? You're high. And so they're already stuffing their face with pizza. They look messed up really bad. And so the main captain, detective captain, whatever, he is like, this is not right. Get yourself together. What am I gonna? You're losing your composure. Have discipline, something like that. And so one of the other detectives, he says, just go with it, Sarge. Just go with it. And ever since then, I've been using that. Just go with it. Just roll with it. That is crazy, right? Yeah, man. Oh, man. I love it. I'm getting ready to break out my my external drive. I have 200 gigs of music in it and about 500 gigs of movies. And so I don't have to pay Amazon Prime anything to watch my movies. These are my movies, man. Right. Yeah, and that's good. It's good to have access to the new stuff. But like the old stuff is like, and then I have a ton of DVDs still. I still have a ton of DVDs. So, anyways, that is an awesome flick, as Odari just confirmed. Classic, he says. Mm 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 mm. He says, roll with it, Sarge. Just roll with it. It is hilarious. Please don't do drugs, kids. I have to do my little PSA here. Bam. Here we go. Oh, there goes. Use the force. Oh, so the arms are gonna cross. That's why they were separate, and that's why I moved them. Because then their bodies are gonna cross. It's okay. I'll figure that out. I'm gonna think about it. Alright, so let's live. What? I'm sleeping. Turn it down. What's up, Monica? We missed you. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right. Y'all go to bed early. Send them to bed early. Go to bed. Uh-huh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've been working with the video people here in Atlanta. I get their emails at 4 in the morning. I was like, what are they doing at 4 a.m.? And that's when they get up so that they can do all that stuff before anybody wakes up, before they have to handle their children. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then mm-hmm. And then it's mommy, mommy, mommy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, uh-huh. And like, do you have a job? Go get a job. Oh yeah. Yeah. Already has ideas on earning, huh? Nice. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 What's going on with Monica? Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, oh. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it. You got you got duties. But somehow you found time to draw that person, that portrait in your style. I like that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. 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 What program was that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. It works. If it works for you, that's what it matters. Is that you're able to take your workflow to the point where you get the artwork that you're looking for. Yeah, that's all. That's all that matters. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, isn't that I think that is a thing, blue. There are blue crabs. There are somewhere. New England. I don't know. Yeah, it's somewhere. And if not, who cares? You draw what you want. Yeah. And so you're gonna do the whole zodiac? Is that what's gonna happen? Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Right. Right. It is 12. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Right. No, this is exactly what we talked about many months ago. It's exactly. Yeah. A collection, a series. So that yeah, you're not just a one fly by night, one hit wonder, which is nothing wrong with that. But no, you want to be a complete artist with full with big projects behind you, so that people know that you can do it and you have done it. You know, you don't shy away from working hard and putting something together. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Hmm. Mhm. Oh, really? Mhm. 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 I don't know. Whatever. Uh huh. That thing. Mhm. Oh wow. It's hard to see. That doesn't. Mm. Mhm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. 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 It was aliens. Uh huh. Uh huh. Right. 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 Oh, you're so funny. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mhm. 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 Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. I like that. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh.
I want to see your last effort because that's dope. And it's like nobody's done that yet. Yeah, I was like, well, yeah. As soon as Monica do it, I'll put some money on that.
The robots in the Last Supper.
That's dope.
Yeah. And on the table, I'll add like a couple of, you know, um, details to it. Um, Maybe add like electronics and things that we all use and whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Then that's where I'll make like my commentary, I guess. But yeah, I kind of want to do something. I want to eventually push myself to do things that are a little bit more provocative and more,
Hmm.
you know, thought provoking. Because I think it gets
Hmm.
more attention. Not, yeah, I mean, it gets more attention. Um, and it gets people thinking.
Right. Right.
Um,
I'm,
and
I'm just being a fanboy. Of course, watch Loki. That might push some buttons for you. It's that show's wild.
you know, I haven't seen it. I need to see it because I'm a big fan of Tom Hiddleston. Like he is so good.
Hmm.
This is
Um,
whole another level.
yeah,
I'm, whoa, this is dope. And it was like, it's got me drawing stuff now, and it's just like,
nice.
because Loki's not Loki no more. Loki's still Loki, but it's not what you think. It's some other stuff going on. It's like, and it's got me drawing other things. Um, you're doing robots right now, and you just discussed aliens, this and that. This is a whole nother level of some craziness, and it's just like, whoa, I need to draw this. It's just, after watching that show, I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
they
cool.
went there. They went there. It's like, okay. Yeah, no, check it out. It's like, but I'm loving that idea that you got. I want to see that so bad.
With the
Uh,
robots.
yes, that nobody's done that. Everybody has their interpretation of that. And it's like I've seen the Star Wars version. I've seen the Battlestar Galactica version. And that was really cool because I saw the shows and it made a lot of sense. But it's like all robots. Everybody's gonna be a robot.
Yeah,
That's
they're all gonna, and they're gonna be my robots. It's not just like I'm copying someone else's robots. Like I'm building these robots
but that's
in
what's cool.
VR, so
Mm-hmm.
all of these are gonna
Mm-hmm.
be my dudes. And if I want to take these robots somewhere else, like do something different with them later on, I can, because they're my robots.
Mm-hmm.
And that I need to focus on making my own characters, instead of just trying to um redo others. Although I still like doing fan art, I'm not going to stop doing that, but
Mm-hmm.
I need to if someone, I was in a room once, and someone got upset because or they were afraid with this whole NFT thing, that they were like afraid that their IP was going to be stolen. Like,
Hmm.
oh, this, I worked really hard on this, and blah blah blah. Oh, no, 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 it wasn't that. They weren't allowed to mint something. Like, they were comic book artists that have been doing work for like DC and Marvel, but and they've done like phenomenal work for them, like had permission to do Wonder Woman and whatever. And they're like, well, I can't mint this as an NFT even though this is my art. And then someone in the room was like, well, make your own IP, make
Mm-hmm.
your own intellectual
Mm-hmm.
property.
Mm-hmm.
That way you have the flexibility to do whatever you want with it.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
talented enough
Batman.
to make the artwork. You just
Mm-hmm.
need to be creative enough to come up with the character. And it reminded me of Odari, because Odari's done that,
Mm-hmm.
and Odari's come up with his own characters, and you, Dan, like, you've come up with your own
Mm-hmm.
characters. And people, I mean, it's cool to practice art and do fan art, um and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna draw Yoda, or I'm gonna draw R2D2, and I'm gonna do this character or Superman or whatever, and that is cool. If that's what you want to do to practice art,
Yeah,
go for it. But
Yep.
when you
yeah,
but when
yeah,
you want to then take it to the next level, then you create your own
yeah.
characters. You create a story behind that character, and that's when you're like, at the top,
Yeah.
of the potential.
Mm-hmm. You
And
got full
so that,
control. You get full
yeah,
control. Yeah,
yeah,
you have full control of what it is that you want to do. Yep.
exactly. Sorry, I didn't mean to like take
No,
over
you're
your.
good. You're good. It's all right. It's all right. Halfway through, I realized that nobody could hear you, so I had to switch the microphone. But yeah, no,
uh,
you guys are good. You guys are my people, and this is good. This is all good stuff. I'm glad you're
so
sharing,
so
Monica.
people that were watching was just like, they couldn't hear me,
Right.
but they were just hearing you going, right, yeah, right,
That's right.
ooh,
Yep.
right.
Uh-huh. Bree had to remind me, and she says, "Hi, y'all, all new peeps looking in," and so it's like, "There's people here that we also exist." It's all good. It's all good.
Funny. That's funny. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's 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 cool that I've gotten to a point where I feel comfortable making that kind of stuff. Because
Mhm.
I mean, I had made a character for my friend, but it was his character,
Mhm.
and I brought it to life,
Mhm.
designing it, whatever. But
Mhm.
now I'm trying to do it for myself, and I had done it with like this little taco that I created,
Uh huh.
called Zorro. And people were like, you know like, oh, well, what kind of taco is it? I'm like, it could be any taco you want. It could be ground beef, it could be tofurkey, it could be chicken, it could
Mhm.
be fish
Mhm.
taco. I don't care.
Mhm.
I mean, really, you're not gonna eat this taco. It's a cute taco. It's too cute to eat. um and then I had started doing like, other food, like in 3D, like doing like donuts. And I did like a breakfast plate of like not scrambled, like sunny side up with like sausage and bacon, or it
Mhm.
could be like turkey bacon. I don't know, like soy bacon. I don't know.
Right. Right. Right.
It could be whatever you want. Um, and then I was like, man, I can't. I have to stop doing this because I'm just hungry all the time now. So I'm like, I'll stick with my robots for now.
Yeah.
At least my robots don't make me hungry. But doing it in VR, man, if you've, I don't know if you've done anything in VR,
No.
but you're moving constantly. Like you're standing up. I mean, you could do it sitting down, but that's just kind of lazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever played like the Nintendo Wii when it came out,
Mm-hmm.
and like you had to, the whole point of it was to get you moving, right? To,
Yeah.
it's a physical game. And of
Mm-hmm.
course there were people who were just like, I'm tired. And then they just like sit down and try to like finish the game sitting down. And that's cool. You could do both, but with the VR, I was standing up until a point where I was doing it so often that I was getting tired. Like, oh man, I need to take a break. Like I need to
Mm-hmm.
sit down.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, my arm was getting tired putting all these sprinkles on a donut. I made half a dozen donuts and I put sprinkles,
What?
and each sprinkle had to be individually placed. And then
Mm-hmm.
at the end, you couldn't even see the sprinkles. So I spent
Right.
all the time on the sprinkles, and you couldn't even see the damn sprinkles.
Yeah.
Um, but I was just, I swear you'd see me, and it was like I was dancing around because I was just putting in, like, my arm was moving back and forth, like it was like Saturday Night Fever,
Mm-hmm.
putting in sprinkles on the donuts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, if anybody has ever thought about it, like, I mean, VR isn't just for like video games. Like there's stuff that you can do in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd love to eventually be able to figure out how to stream VR.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Be so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I know that Jazz the artist stuff. She used to stream. I don't see her streaming no more. She's doing a lot of that VR, and she's doing a great job. Like I don't know anything about it, but she's doing this cat thing right now.
Yeah. She's the one who told me about Gravity Sketch.
Yeah.
And I finally figured out Gravity Sketch, because Gravity Sketch is a little bit it's a little bit more difficult than some of these other programs that I was using. And so I finally, like was like, okay, let me go through these tutorials, because it was like
Mm-hmm.
15 tutorials. Like, man, that's a lot of tutorials. But once I got the hang of it, there was a couple basic things that I couldn't figure out what to do. But once I got through it, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And that's where in Gravity Sketch I made a taco. I did a 3D taco. It looks a little wonky, but but it was my first like thing. So I'm like, okay, all right, I got this done, and I'll do some more. I could take my robots and put them in Gravity Sketch, and that's where I'm gonna give them robes to make them, look a little holy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be flipping back and forth between programs to get some of the stuff down and add texture to it. And then bring it into Adobe Dimension and give them a scene, and then take the scene and then take it to Photoshop and add a couple more elements to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's going to be a whole process just, for each one. It's going to be pretty cool.
That's work.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. That's
It
good.
It is. I mean, I'll share like some of the stuff, but sometimes with the OBJ files, like it won't, like, I can't upload them anywhere. Like I don't have them on my phone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The only way I can share them right now is, believe it or not, like I can make like a GIF of it and then do it on Twitter on my
Mm-hmm.
computer,
Mm-hmm.
but that's about it. That's about as close as I can get to it. Or take like a screenshot
Yeah.
of it and then post that.
And so it's called Gravity or Gravit. What is it? What's the
Gravity
program?
Sketch.
Gravity
Gravity
Sketch.
Sketch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
Gravity Sketch is really cool. It's very like the stuff that you can do in Gravity Sketch is amazing. It's, the learning curve is a little bit, higher, like
Mm-hmm.
steep,
Mm-hmm.
but there's another one called, which is really cool. There's blocks, super simple, and then there's one called Tilt Brush.
Yeah.
And blocks
Mm-hmm.
and Tilt Brush are by Google.
Mm-hmm.
Tilt Tilt Brush, when you go in Tilt Brush, it's like black, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you all these different brushes, and it's like you're painting. Um, and some of them have like a glow to it, like they light up. There's like neon, like the sparks, fog. It's like the coolest stuff, and it's like, wow, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can't export it right now. There's a program called Poly that allow you to take it out, I think, uh but to but you can't like you can do like little videos, but it'll still have like the little tilt brush. It'll say tilt brush on there. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to show people something
Yeah.
that just has the logo on it, you know.
Yeah.
I want it to be a file by itself. And I don't know, I mean, could I take it into like After Effects or something and try to remove that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So then there's a program called Unity, and Unity is an engine for video games. So you
Mm-hmm.
can actually create your own video games using Unity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and y- for whatever reason, you can a lot of the stuff that you do in Unity will show, or the stuff that you do in Tilt Brush, the stuff that you use in Tilt Brush exports perfectly or almost perfectly into Unity. But that's another program I have to learn. But I could literally make it where I'm like building an entire scene, like say I'm doing like a forest, and that's kind of what I want to do. Like I'm trying to do like this like really epic garden, and then add the camera and kind of pan around using Unity and make it look like, you know, you're walking through it in that program. But
Mm-hmm.
it's, yeah, man, I mean, it's just, it's hard. It's a lot of work. I'm like, I need to just stop, focus on one project instead of bouncing around back and forth. Let me
Mm-hmm.
do this and let me do that,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll go back to the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's, man, it's so cool. Like if you get like even like the you know the least expensive Oculus, um, you know, just I think what is it? Tilt Brush and Blocks were free to download. Gravity Sketch I think was like $9 or $10.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that wasn't expensive. And then there's one called Codon, that is even more complicated to use than Gravity Sketch. And this is where you do like real 3D sculpting. Um, it's amazing. Like this, and that one's like $30, I think. Um, and that one, like, it gives you different materials. Like you can start off with like, yeah, a block, and you can cut it and shave it or whatever. And then there's another one called there's another one that's clay, so you can sit there and like chisel out clay, inflate it,
Oh,
smooth it
nice.
out. It
Dope.
is so cool. But I'm like I said, like it's complicated, so you got to like get used to using that program.
Yeah.
Um, I tried using it. I did something. I was gonna make that heart that I've done in 3D, right? I wanted to do that in 3D and have it, you know, made perfect. So that way I can animate it and, you know, whatever. And I'm like, oh man, I don't have time for this. I tried doing it, just wasn't coming out right. I kept struggling with it. I was like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, I know a guy here in Detroit that uses programs like that to create characters, and he has a 3D printer. So he uses the computer, and can you like circle around and see the whole figure that you created, whatever, in that program? Because that's what he does. I don't know what he's using, but then he prints it out on a 3D printer. I'm like, dude, this is a toy. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, that's some wild stuff right there. But I mean, but it's cool. I'm not I'm not trying to do that, but it's like I like watching him do it.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, all these programs, you have like an OBJ file, and you can literally send it to a 3D printer and have a 3D printer print that stuff out for you. I mean, if I wanted to save this thing and then just have like the right measurements and have them make toy robots
Mm-hmm.
out of my Saint robots.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, if I have a 3D print, I don't have one, and I don't plan on buying one. You know, I'm not trying to make toys right now. Maybe later, but you know,
Wow.
I'm not.
I
It's
like
not my enterprise
yeah,
at
I
the
like
moment.
toys, but I'm not trying to make.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make them. I'm not trying to sell them. You know, I mean, I have enough trouble like just trying to get one project done. I don't need to be like doing
Yeah.
that. But it's cool. Like if I come up with something that, people want in a physical format and say, I want this printed in 3D, then if I have enough people to ask for it, then I might send it off to somebody to print it out. But you're not going to see me buying like one of those machines. And
No.
no.
Unless I'm moving to Mars.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Very cool. I have an Oculus Rift, and so I played around with 3D, and man, it's hard. It's hard to master, and it takes a while. But once you get the hang of it, you can make some cool stuff. And I just don't have the patience right now or the time to really get into it. But I'm glad you are. That's super cool. That's super cool.
You should do it. Do some more.
Yeah.
Take some time off. When you're in a creative stump or something, because I know you're doing your sketch heads, which is so cool. But if you've hit like a creative block, maybe you can do a 3D version of your sketch heads. Because then you can see the whole book, not just like one side of the book. You can make a whole book out of it.
Yeah.
I think doing stuff in 3D is, I think it takes like it's like hitting another part of your brain. You know what I mean? And to me, it's like mind like sucking. It's exhausting. But it's fun. It is so much fun because
yeah, it's mind sucking, but it's fun. You should try it. Yeah.
That sounds like a drug, man.
This is the voice of Monica and Odari. They're hanging out in the Discord. That's why I'm being quiet, because they're sharing, and it's always good to hear what kind of projects everybody is working on. Bree is in the Discord also. She's not saying anything. Jimmy Flame says Unity is dope. I need out on that once in a while. Yes, right. Jimmy Flame is in hanging out in Behance, and he said boom shakalaka. And Junior said what's up. Richard Lindley in the house. And then Bree reminded everybody that Clip Studio Paint is on sale for the next 5 days. It's at half price. And Jimmy Flame says, yep, I subscribe to the EX version. It's 50% to buy, so I'm buying it. Jimmy Flame says, Odari, what's up? And there you go. That's good. All right, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I'm still drawing.
It's cool. It's cool. You know what other? Have you tried Adobe Animate yet?
Yes, I have, and I've done an animation, and I'm not happy with it, so I haven't even talked about it anymore. But I need some more time. But yeah, and I was gonna also say Adobe has a 3D app also. It's you can use it to make 3D stuff, and that's the one I've used. I forget what it's called, but it's an Adobe one.
It's not Dimension, is it?
No, that one's on the iPad. It's it's a 3D Oculus type app. Let me see.
Oh, are you talking Adobe Medium?
Yes, yeah, that's it. There you go.
Okay, yeah. I haven't played with that one yet.
That's the only one I tried.
Oh, okay. I haven't played with that one yet because I couldn't download it off of Steam. I think you have to do it through like the Oculus website. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work because I don't have an Oculus. I have the Vive or the Vive. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't want to spend my money and then and not work or something like that or whatever.
Well, it's free. It's free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Adobe one is free. That one is free, so you should not be paying for it. Don't. If somebody asking you to pay for it, then say nah. Yeah.
All right.
It's free.
I'll type it in. I'll say nah.
Nah, that's right. It's a nah. 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 Nah.
Nah.
Nah. I'm good.
Darth Vader, you killing them. That cross-hatching is sick.
The who?
Cross-hatching.
That to me is cross-hatching.
Oh yeah.
But it's a whole different kind of style of cross-hatching.
Yeah, it's detail. It's just adding extra detail. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
but
yeah.
It's like cross-hatching. But the way he's doing it is like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm adding in the details with a different layer so that I can turn it down. If it gets too hard, if it's too dark, I can turn down the opacity, and so that's why I did that on a whole different layer.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you,
Nice.
thank you, thank you. So that's good, Monica. This is good. I like where this is going. I know we haven't talked in a while, and it's good to see that you are deep in it, man.
Yeah, I pop in, but I can't really say much with the kids around, so I'll just listen.
Yeah.
I listen,
That's
but I
good.
may not be able to like speak much. I mean, right now I think the kids, I had them out all day, so they're kind of like not on top of me right now because they, been on top of me all day. So at least now at least I have a few minutes to myself before I fall asleep.
Somebody is stomping. Who is
Yeah,
stomping
right.
their feet?
That's my daughter. She's up there stomping her feet. I'm on the first floor. She's on the second floor.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
she is up there stomping her feet. Now this child has not taken a nap.
Oh, so they're
She
gonna
woke up
crash hard.
early. Yes, she's gonna crash hard now. I'm gonna crash hard hard with her. She's been on me all day. Yeah, but I'm surprised you can hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, I hear it too. Yeah.
We can hear her hard boots. She need to take her shoes off.
No, it's hardwood floors, and she's
Oh,
just
okay.
like she hops up and down, and she's got my husband. My God, she's shaking the house. She is just 2 years old. Okay.
What?
Yes, she is just 2 years old. She's got my husband's thighs. Okay. Now, see, I have like what you would call chicken legs. I mean, not chicken legs, but like I have slender legs, right? My daughter has slender legs. My 7-year-old, but she has turkey legs, like big old like thighs, just massive. I mean, my husband, when he walks around and he's not even trying, like will shake the house, just rattle. And he's not, I mean, he's not like heavy set in the point where like, oh, he weighs like 300 pounds or something like that. No. Most of his weight is in his legs. Like, you know how like wrestlers come out when they're like, they're doing their introductions, and then you see them and they just like walk out and they almost like waddling because their thighs are so big. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's my husband. His thighs are so big, like he has to waddle around. And they're just very muscular. And I don't understand, but it's genetic because my daughter has it too. I'm like, she got it. And like this girl can squat like 1,000 times and
Well,
like
my
not get tired.
Boss baby doesn't have big legs, and they're loud all the time. I'm in the basement. My office in the basement, and that's all I hear. It sounds like dinosaurs fighting upstairs.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old, like yours. And it's like, oh my God, what are they doing up there?
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
the dogs don't want to be around. They want to go outside. It's like, yeah, kids out of control. So yeah, I can hear the baby. I can hear your baby just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
She's still stomping around.
Yeah, we can hear it.
I have to go up there and be like, what the hell?
What are y'all doing?
She's making me tired just listening to her, hop up and down. Because here's the thing is that like they were on a trampoline earlier today, outside in the sun. Okay, and she was hopping around in the trampoline. So, and I'm, and she looked like she could have like taken a nap at any point in time, but she didn't. I thought she was going to take a nap on the car ride home, but she didn't. I thought she was going to take a nap after that big old bowl of macaroni and cheese for dinner, but she didn't. So I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I need some help.
It is hard to wear them out. It really is. Like, but I'm the human toy, so the babies play with me all the time. I gotta swing them, and then I have to escape so I can get some rest, come back up, and do it all over again. So, and then that's where Grandma comes in, and Grandma takes the baby in the bedroom and she goes to sleep. So like, I don't know what she does to make that happen. It's like if they see me, it's playtime. all the time. So,
That's how
I
my
have,
kids are with me too. They just
yeah.
won't sleep. But then like, if I'm away and say I go to the grocery store and my husband's like, just leave her with me. I'm like, okay, cool. I come back, she's asleep.
And they sleep.
Like,
Yeah, that's great.
how does that happen? Why doesn't that
Mm-hmm.
happen with me?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can
Instead of
get my
just
baby to sleep sometime, but not all the time. It's like I have to sit in the lazy boy and she's sitting with me after throwing her all over the place. She'll sit down with me or she'll do something bad and I have to punish her. She will sit in my lap and cry and then go to sleep. So, but yeah, it's hard putting little babies to sleep.
Mm. Yeah, knock him out the
Hell
box.
yeah.
give him some NyQuil and call it a night.
Uh-huh.
Modelo, handle your business.
Oh my God, I'm gonna need some tonight.
I wish I can't do that.
Don't do that, kids. We're just kidding, everybody. We're just kidding. Bree says, I checked out your new project in Behance. It's dope. Oh, I was talking to Jimmy Flame. Jimmy Flame been, is getting back in the groove of drawing. He says, twice a year, artist meltdown. All right, Jimmy Flame. I was wondering what happened to you, where you been. You're welcome to come and hang out with us, man. And
Yes, yes.
yeah. And so before you go, Monica, I like that wrestling mask that you did. Any plans on doing
I'll
some
do
more
some
masks?
more. I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm gonna do more, but I'm gonna have to mint them on somewhere else. Just because the platform that I was minting it on was a friend, like, someone super cool that I met in the community, in the NFT community, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so they saw the success of this other platform and they wanted to sort of replicate it
Mm-hmm.
on a different blockchain. And I was like, that's cool, I'll support you and I'll mint my stuff there, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then something happened, like some artist came in there. I don't want to say an artist, but someone came in there, started like putting some stuff up there that was just not super cool,
Mm-hmm.
and so they shut it down
Mm-hmm.
for like, I don't know, like it felt like 2 weeks almost. And that sort of slowed my progress with this thing, because I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, cool, I was popping them out, like, I don't want to say popping them out, but I was doing them on a daily basis.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, well, I have a couple here, but I can't do anything with them, and they're just, I can either continue to do them or just move on, because who knows
Mm-hmm.
what's going to happen with this thing and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So I've, at that point I had already like sort of moved on, but I do want to do some more. But I may want to do it in like a different format, because I was doing it in like pixel art,
Mm-hmm.
which was super cool, but um, I don't know. I may just want to try like a different way of doing it. Maybe doing it like in a low poly
Mm-hmm.
style, and
Yeah.
stick with with what I do.
Cool. Do
Even
it.
though the pixel art was a lot easier, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, way easier.
Yeah.
Well, I like the idea because I've always wanted to do luchadores, and so when you did that, I was like, oh snap, there it goes, that's it. Uh huh.
It doesn't mean that you can't do it yourself,
I
but
know. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, it just it so the way that I was doing it was, I had like the first few were like unnamed. They were just called Los Santos.
Mhm.
And then there were going to be different factions, right? So I hadn't even gotten to los guerreros, which was going to be the family, the family of the Guerrero family that does, that's been in wrestling for a long time.
Mhm.
So I was gonna have like a bunch of them, and then I had gotten to, I was gonna get to Los Angeles, which are just gonna be angels, and then the seven deadly sins, Los Malvados.
Oh, right, right,
It was gonna
right.
be those seven deadly sins. So I had done, I think, like two of them. So there was like a whole, thing about the series, where I was going with it. It was just going to be, So it's going to be Los Guerreros, Los Ángeles, Los Malvados, and then Los Santos were going to be named after the owners of the NFTs. So at the end, so then I would have like, you know, each faction would have one NFT, and then it would be like, you know, the picture of the NFT and then the name associated with it, so that when I go to mint it, you know, it'll have, so the owners of those NFTs, I'd reach out to them and be like, okay, so what are you going to name your your luchador, and then put that name on there, and you know, and give it to them, you know, as like a token or whatever.
Very cool.
But you know, but again, like the project sort of lost steam with that a website being like down for like a little bit. And so I was like, let me move on to something else, because who knows when this is going to be. And so now, and I had started doing the robots, and I made a bunch of robots, and then I did, then that's when I went back to my lion that I wanted to finish, that I had started, and was like, okay, let me just put something together, and then it sort of morphed into the Zodiac, because I had sent it to a friend. I was like, let me get your opinion, which one do you like better? And she was like, oh, I'm getting total Leo vibes on this. And I was like, oh yeah. Oh, I was like, thanks. I think I know what I'm gonna do with this. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, let me do a whole thing with this. And then at first I was like in a rush to just do that lion and whatever. And I accomplished it, and it looks cool. And I was like, man, but I want to do more. I really like this, the way this is going. So yeah, that's that.
That's good.
Sorry, I talked too much.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Giving some insight into the things that you're working on. I like that. It's a good idea. All of it is a good idea, and it's just a matter of having time to tackle all of those, because I still want to do the luchadores, but I was going to have I wanted to do a series of streams with Jimmy Flame, and you know Jimmy Flame wrestled in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that his wrestling name? His wrestling name?
His wrestling. I forgot. I don't know if he told us already what it was. It might have been something having to do with the Flame, Jimmy Flame, or something. So, anyways, yeah. So that's why. So talking to him, thinking about that, seeing your luchador is like, oh man, the time is coming. The time is coming. Yeah, it's getting here.
Totally do it. I mean, just because, you know, that's the one thing, like, you know, I think people get, you know, really caught up with like trying to be the first to do something. But it, you know, there's nothing I want to say that is original out there, right?
Right.
But it's not about who does it first. It's about how you do it, right? So, you know, the way that you do luchadores is going to be different from the way that I do luchadores.
Right.
And the way Jimmy will do luchadores. So, you know, it's all good. I mean, like I said, I had done actually like two different versions. I did the pixel one, and then and then I did like, I tried doing a 3D one.
There you go.
And it looked like do you remember Pee Wee Herman when he had that Globey? I forgot. I don't know what the globe's name was, but you know, in his playhouse, Pee Wee's playhouse, he had this like weird looking globe that would talk.
No, I didn't know.
You know, you never watched Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Yeah, but not really. I don't. By the time that was popping, I was already kind of grown a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, you a young buck. You a young buck.
Well, anyway, Pee Wee's Playhouse had this like talking globe, and so when I finished the luchador mask on the thing, it just looked like the globe, and I was like, man, this isn't looking right. This is not what I want to do. So if I do more masks, I think I'm gonna try to do more upscale versions of them. um,
Okay.
and try to do them in 3D, um, and then do like a really good like screenshot Photoshop
Mm-hmm.
version. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the pixel art was cool, but I think I'm kind of over it.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is. Art, you're inspired, you grow, you develop, and you move on. That's all.
Yeah,
What can you do about that? And nothing you can do about it.
yeah.
Just
It's
do for
really
you.
hard to put those details in the pixel art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like like every time I tried doing like a new one, it just kept looking like the old one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's only so many pixels you can use on there, and then it making. I mean, I guess I could like increase the pixel count. So the way that I was doing it was like, um, I think it was like five. It was 500 pixels.
Okay.
So it's working with the small, and I did
Mm-hmm.
it on purpose because you don't want to do it too like perfect, pixel perfect,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I think I may like double it and try to do it that way. Maybe then I can get a little bit more detailed pixels on it and go from there. But I'm
Okay.
gonna have to charge more for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. That's right. Jimmy Flame says that his name was Jimmy Flame, and it is pronounced wrestling. Hey, you were right. You are right.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. But us Mexicans, we call it lucha libre.
That's right.
So, so there you go. Nice, nice, nice. Everybody, if you're watching and hanging out right now, leave a like and Behance or YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching this, drop a like and let us know what you're working on, what's going on with you in your life while we sit here. And I think what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to just finish this Batman detailing, and that's it for tonight because I have gone too far, too crazy with this detail. Check out Darth Vader right now. This is a lot. And I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it. I just knew that I was gonna jump in and do some details on there, and it's kind of gone a little crazy. And so it's gonna take a lot of layers to get this where I want to where it's headed. However, I do like the details. Look at this Batman. He is pretty mean. He is serious. I'm Batman. And so yeah, I'm gonna finish the detail, and then we'll be done for tonight. So stick around, hang out as we listen to the adventures of Monica, the art school tourist.
You're funny, the adventures.
The adventures, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, and Bree says, I remember Pee Wee. Everything talked in his playhouse. Yeah, everything. I did remember that. By the time I paid attention to Pee Wee, he had that movie. That's when I paid attention to Pee Wee Herman and the laughing. And Pee Wee Herman was in one of the Cheech and Chong movies. He was not the kind of Pee Wee Herman you want to hang out. Everything talked around him, but you don't want to be around that Pee Wee Herman from the Cheech and Chong movies. Those are the early days. Too early for you, Monica.
There was a more adult version of Pee Wee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the more adult version. That's right. Yeah, it will leave you traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. You are correct in that.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I mean, I'm grown now, so it's like I think I can handle it, right?
Yeah. Once the kids are in bed, yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. What's crazy when I was 13 when I watched Scarface. The movie Scarface. So,
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they were watching it in our house. That's the first time I heard that word. They said 100 times, hundreds of times in that movie. I was like, all right. Thank you for the introduction into the crazy world. So yeah, I think you can watch it now if you wanted to.
Oh, well, thanks. I won't be traumatized.
There you go. No, you'll
Thanks
be
for the
alright.
forewarning.
You'll be alright. Yeah, all right. So this is good. This is good. I like it. So you got a couple of good projects and that you're working on. I like the fact that you can talk about it. You have a clear idea of what you're looking to do and how you plan to do it. Big change from just a few months ago. Okay, just listening to you and listen to your ideas and how you talk about your projects. Big growth. Big growth. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was kind of wet behind the ears back then, so trying to figure things out,
Hmm.
not knowing like what kind of artist I wanted to be, what kind of, what I wanted my future to be.
Hmm.
I mean, I had the idea like I wanted to just, be successful, but trying to figure out like what makes you successful and
Hmm.
what sets you apart, um, and how to accomplish that
Yeah.
without overextending yourself.
Right. And finding yourself, finding not just what's going to make you successful, but what's going to make you happy and along the way, because it's a lot of work. Like all those things you're talking about, Unity and 3D, and then even the low poly artwork, the pixel artwork. It's like all of that takes time and to sit down and figure out. And you have to enjoy it, otherwise you're not going to do it. So there it is. That's a combination of finding all those things in your life, and that's great.
Yeah, I mean, and I get bored really quick. So, um, it's, you know, for me, everything is a sprint. Like I'm trying to just sprint to something.
Mm.
But realizing that I can't just sprint to the next project. Like I have to it's a marathon. Like the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing is a marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it took me a minute to learn that.
Yeah, that too.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 Um, and then I've had some setbacks too with like computer issues,
Mm-hmm.
hardware issues.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, you say you wanted to take over your husband's computer.
yeah, I still do, but what I need to do in order for that to happen is I need to get his office and the computer separated from his office. So right now,
Uh-huh.
the computer is where he works, from home, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's going to be a couple of days out of the week that he's going to be in the office, which means I can use it, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But I'm trying to get it to a point where his workspace, his, workspace and the computer are separate.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I have the room for it. So there's, what is supposed to be his office,
Mm-hmm.
closed door kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the furniture that's in there. There's not a lot. I'm gonna paint it. So I'm gonna go in, paint it, um, put the shades in, and then have a door custom built so I can close it.
Mm.
And I'm gonna shove them in there. Like, here's your room. Sit. And then thank you, see you later. And I'm gonna keep the computer outside of that room so that I can be free and open to do whatever it is that I want with that computer. So that because his work computer is a laptop tied to like 3 monitors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he needs a big workspace. But behind it is also that ginormous, and I mean ginormous, um, gaming computer.
Mm.
And I mean the thing looks like a rave party because it's got
Mm-hmm.
like disco lights going on in it. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what.
Mm-hmm.
Gaming computers. They got like
Mm-hmm.
all sorts of lights on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got one
Yeah.
right here right now. That's what I'm
Yeah.
streaming with. Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Exactly.
It- and his monitor, I don't even know how many inches it is, but it's so wide that it curves.
Mm. Oh, okay.
And
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
it is so massive. I mean, just working on that, whenever I do get anything on that, I'm like, oh man, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And I'm over here with my little like laptop, like not even a laptop, my Surface Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And his old computer. So I had like some Wi-Fi problems. Like it wasn't connecting to the internet. Okay, fine. I go out and I buy a wireless card. I connect the wireless card, and the internet connection with it is still like spotty at best. Like
Mm-hmm.
it'll disconnect randomly. Like it took me like a couple hours just to
Mm-hmm.
download or upload some stuff and download all of the Adobe stuff
Mm-hmm.
because it it kept losing connection. I'm like, oh, this is not going to work if I want to stream. I can't stream while losing connection all the
Right.
time.
Right.
So and nothing's tied to the Ethernet, so I have to figure that out too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm working at. It's like it's a big knot that I have to slowly unwind and
Mm-hmm.
slowly pull out, the string to get it to the point where I want to get it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to separate him from that computer, give him his office, and be like, here you go, thank you,
That's
and
right.
then the computer, so I can hook up all the equipment that he need to not just like get work done, but eventually get to streaming, on that setup. Um,
Nice.
yeah, so it I thought I would be able to do it sooner than later. But I don't want to do things. I don't want to rush things and do
Mm-hmm.
them, you know, half uh halfway.
Yep.
Like
Yep. Yeah. It sounds like a plot to to Ocean's 11 caper. I'm gonna do this and then that and then that's gonna lead to that and then he's gonna choose what I want him to choose and I got a big score.
yes,
There you
yes.
go.
The big score is that computer,
That's
man.
right. Yeah. Oh no, it'll
Computer.
change your life once you start using a very strong computer to do your work. Oh my god.
And then if I can get to a point where I'm using that computer, and then I'm like, you know what? I may need some additional hardware.
Mhm.
Let me get
Mhm.
a Cintiq.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That then I'm in.
Mhm.
I'm with the big boys then. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah. Jimmy Flame just bought himself a Huon. He got a Huon, and just like the
Ooh.
one that Odari has, and man, he's happy. He's super happy. And so it's a good $500 investment. But it's amazing. Yeah, the kind of art that you can make once you have a display tablet is really really cool.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. That'll hopefully be my end goal, because then that way I'm not. I mean, I love my iPad and I'll still use it, but I want to get to a point where
Mhm.
I can sit down and do some crazy cool stuff on there with a
That's
nice
right.
big display.
That's right.
Anyway, my child is screaming. I need to go.
It's time.
She's
All right.
it's time to go to
That's
sleep.
right, mommy. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out, Monica. Enjoy your evening. See you
Thanks,
next
guys.
time.
Thanks everybody for listening to me ramble.
Bye bye. So let's see where we at, everybody. Right now, I finished um, Darth Vader. I'm doing Batman now. I should just turn off this right here so we can see just the characters. I had trouble trying to find the good placement for them, but one thing I decided to do is keep a lot of layers separate, so when I jump into Illustrator, then I can still move some things around and get a clean shot. What I want to do is make sure that I have room for the symbol. I want the Batman symbol, or either something behind him like this, or right here. Maybe right here, because that would be like the face card, um, spades and hearts and whatever. That's where that goes. And so I want to do the same there, but I'm not sure yet on how I'm gonna fix all of that. So I'm still playing around with the detail, just trying to get a lot of detail in there. I don't know if what I'm doing with Batman is okay. I may come back to it and say, yeah, that was a good idea, but it does not work out okay. It does. I have I would rather try something else. So, anyways, it's still a work in progress here, but I'm pretty happy with the idea of it. So the idea is still good. So now I'm just gonna finish a little bit of the details here, and then I'm gonna put this down and be done with it for tonight. I am going to hang around the Discord a little bit before saying good night. I've been streaming for over 2 hours. Big ups to Monica and her projects because she sat here and shared a lot, and it's really cool to see somebody who's passionate about their talent, passionate about their work, find the lane where they belong and their art belongs. So big ups. Okay, so there it is. It's coming along very cool. Let's check on some of these comments. Let's see. Detail work is fantastic, says Jimmy Flame. Thank you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Shaska Richardson says, sweet. Thank you. Now everyone is wearing Pee-wee style suits. And then Bree says, meet my little friend, Scarface. That's right, baby. Richard Lindley, I'm Batman. Guess it. I'm Batman. That's a little hard on the throat there. Okay, so let's check and see how we're looking on Behance, and leave a like. Go ahead and drop a what do you call it? An appreciation. Appreciate. Don't hate. Appreciate. Let's see if I can make sure my audio is off right there. Boom. Hit that appreciate. We got 13 appreciations. I like that. That's very cool. Thank you. I am sitting here working through this drawing, but I'm going to be done soon because, man, oh, man, it is a lot of work. All right, let's go ahead and go like that. Boom, boom, boom. We are in the front page. And we have one other person drawing your pets 2 of 2 with Bill Hope. And that's it. That's all. Just us two right now streaming on Behance. Make sure you check me out every Tuesday, every Monday and Wednesday. Sometimes on Tuesday. I draw on Mondays with Sketchable, on Wednesdays with Fresco or Illustrator. Today I kind of hopped around trying to get to this point here. And so different Wednesdays, it's going to be different things, but pretty much it's pretty steady a schedule. And then check out the first the first and the 15th. I draw with Sketchable, and I bring on some friends. Jimmy Flame has been on, Odari Lorian, and he was on with me yesterday. Tamika Personification. It is artist gathering here on Behance, so check it out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and boom do some more details before I'm done here tonight. Do check me out. My name is Delta Tango Mike. You can find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike. And I share a lot. I'm constantly sharing artworks. Check out the project. You know what? I should have asked Monica for some artwork for the project, because she already has a ton of projects she's working on. So of course I want to add to her workload. But no, we have the Pasta Black Book art project, and so we have artwork from, again, the usual suspects. Even Bree has some artwork in there. That's right, even Bree. She likes to stay quiet, but in the behind the scenes, she's sitting there drawing, always drawing. I love it. So yeah, check it out if you want to be a part of it. In the meantime, I am going to be done real soon. There it is. I had to add a little bit of abs into the Batman suit. Yes. Even though there is a lot of detail, I do plan on doing my highlights and shadows as I normally do. And but I'm nowhere near that point right now. It's all about getting some of this detail in here. And I feel like I want to do this detail because then it adds an extra element into what you see, the visuals. And Bree says, I am lurking. That's right, Bree. She is lurking, but talented, super talented. Check out Bree's artwork. And stay tuned for if you are drawing with Sketchable, please let me know because I would like to share your artwork on the Sketchable. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So there, come on in. Come on in. Bam. Yes, we are sharing all the Sketchable art all day, every day. Well, not every day, but you know, we're trying to get it in there. Get it in there, get it out. Boom, get in and get out. Cool. So there goes Batman. That's cool. All right. Oh, not yet. That's what happens, you know. A lot of detail is right, and just like Monica said, like these are great ideas, and like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then you get started. You're like, oh snap! I can't quit yet because this all has to have all this kind of detail that I said it was going to have. Whew. So there we are. So here we are, working, and it's not done until it all has the same style. When you're doing a drawing, especially like when do tattoos. It's like if you add a particular type of detail to a part of the tattoo, the rest of the tattoo has to have the same kind of details. You know, otherwise it's gonna look lopsided, and that's how this artwork looks like. Once I started going in hard on the details, like, oh, it's gonna look bad if I don't do the same with the other side. It's just how it is. So let's fix this here. This is missing some details also. Bam. Here we go. Gotta do the buttons, man. Gotta do the switches. Bam. Here we go. Here we go. Just go like that. Nope. Let's see. Here we go. It's not happening. Come on, go back. So I want to do that. There it is. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. There we go. I like it. All right, here we go. Dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. So add a little detail into that chest piece. Got it. So now let's add the detail onto the belt. And you know, oh, I did put Darth Vader and Batman together. Messed that up. Oh well, that's okay. We're gonna figure this out. I have some other tricks that I can use to make this right. So what I should do here in the middle, it's a little bit dangerous. I'm not sure what to do in the middle. Let me go ahead and knock out the bat symbol. And I have to think about the belt because there is no top and bottom to this card because it's a face card, right? So the bottom can be the top can be the bottom. And so what could I put in there? Earlier I had my initial D for Dan, and when you're looking at it one way, it reads one way. When you're looking at it the other way, it doesn't read. So I have to think about that. What's up, Paloma? How you doing? It's good to see you. It's been a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Well, this is that then. Na 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 Batman. Na 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 Batman. And then you flip it, and it goes dun 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 dun. That's the sounds that it makes. The artwork did that. That wasn't me. There you go. Bam. There he is. Oh yeah. I did not know what I was gonna do here, but it's working. It's working. There you go. Just a little bit of details. There it is. I don't know what it means, but there it is. Look, it looks like pouches. I'm just trying to get some pouches in here. Can I get some pouches? It's like, excuse me. I'd like to add a pouch here, please. There it is. Got it. Dun 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 dun. All right, here we go. Bam. There it is. Let's put some shadows back here. Bam. There you go. Okay, so the middle, I'm not sure yet, right? I'm not sure. However, I do want a little bit of detail here. Bam, a little bit of something, right? Oof. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. Go DJ. There it is. There we go. Some lines and we're good. Cool. So I'm gonna leave that middle open. I could just do my name for now. So let's just do the letter D. I don't know. So let's fix that. That's why I put it on its own layer. Because then I can take a picture. Oh, yeah. Look. All right, so let's do a picture like this and do the DTM. Let me put the DTM signature. Let me see to the right. So let's go right here. Let's see if that works out, right? Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. Da, 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 da. All right, so let's do a screenshot like this. All right, so the letter D is right side up. Let's fix this up a little bit. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, go DJ. That's my DJ. There it is. Okay, cool. Now we got the letter D. A little bit of some graffiti flavor. Screenshot. Snap. Got it. Now we got the Batman, but wait for it. We're going to flip the script. Let's go. Put the Batman like that. Screenshot. Snap. There it is. Oh yeah. Save it. And so the next time I go live, it's gonna be real soon because I got a lot of stuff to share. I am going to go ahead and finish the rest of the coloring. So please check out my live streams on Mondays and Wednesdays. Hang out and get yourself involved in the conversation by jumping on into the Discord and sharing, asking questions. Thank you, Frank. How are you on LinkedIn? Oh, nice. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. I do stream on Behance, Twitter, Facebook. I almost forgot where. LinkedIn and YouTube. And so check me out. Check out the live streams. Do join the Discord. We have a link in the description of this video so you can join the Discord. We have the Black Book Project. So if you want to collaborate with artists all around the world, come on in. We have 33 artists lined up. We have more than a third of artists have already submitted their artwork, and we got many more artists coming in. So check that out. Let me know what's going on with you. What's up, Elias? Thank you for hanging out. Check out ink_coyote. That is Elias right there. His artwork is amazing. Okay, well, that's all I have for you tonight. Got the Batman. I gotta have the theme song, Batman. And then you flip it, and it's got dun 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 dun. But you can see the letter D is upside down, right? So let's go like this. Bam! There it is. Dun 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 dun. And then I flip it, and then there is Batman. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. Thank you, Paloma. Appreciate that. Great burning the midnight candle here in Brazil. Oh, Frank. Well, thank you for joining us and stopping through, Frank. I hope you get to join us at other times. Yeah, it is almost 11 p.m. here in Atlanta, the EST, Eastern Standard Time. And you know, now that the world is getting smaller, you can't just talk about what time. You have to say what time zone. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. My name is DTM. Find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike. I like to share a lot of my artwork and process through the live streams, demos, and tutorials. And so come on through. I use Sketchable on the Surface, Adobe Fresco on the Surface and the iPad, and then Illustrator on the iPad and on the Surface too. Yeah, and on the Mac. I use everything. Just give me something to draw on and I will do it. All right, talk to y'all later. My name is DTM. You guys have a good night. Peace out. And now, 4 a.m. here in Scotland. Woo! Wow, there it is. That's right, Garrett. Thank you, Garrett, for stopping by. But there you go. Worldwide. We are worldwide. Talk to you later. Always be creating. Stay creative. Thriving artist. Art life all day. Peace.